Hi guys, I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. As you know, I told you on Friday I'm not going to be here today, tomorrow, or Wednesday because I'm at a conference. So I promise I would rather be with you guys, but unfortunately I cannot, but this is the next best thing. So I'm going to do a couple videos for you guys so that we can make sure that we're all clear on directions and what you're supposed to do. Before we get started, remember that all of this will be on your notebook check this Friday, so it's really important that you stay on track and ask Mr. Crane if you have any questions. And if you have anything that he can't answer, you can always send me an email through Canvas, and I can't promise I'll get to it immediately, but I will try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Okay, so let's get started. So what you need for today is your computer, your headphones, obviously your computer and headphones because you are listening to me right now. But if you don't have headphones, it's okay. You can just turn it down and kind of listen to it at your seat. You do need the student checklist for today. That Mr. Crane has that, and you should have already received it, but if you didn't, it looks like this. So you'll have the checklist for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So you should have this so that you can physically check off each item as you go along. There should be no surprises as to what you're supposed to do today. It is in order, and again, all of this stuff is going to be on your notebook check. So for today, you are looking at this section, okay? Just this section, and then tomorrow, you'll start on Tuesday, okay? So let me go to, I guess we'll start with the Working from the Text 1.5 graphic organizer. So that looks like, oh, did I not open it? Maybe I did open it. Oh, hold on. Sorry guys, I've got a lot of tabs going on. Okay, so Working from the Text graphic organizer is the first thing that you're going to do today after this video. So we have read Bad Boy, the excerpt from Bad Boy, so you need a copy of that. And actually, with your materials, I can't remember if I said all of these things or not, but after your computer and your headphones and your checklist, you're also going to need a pencil, a comp notebook, and your copy of Bad Boy by Walter Dean Myers. So before I start talking about the assignment, it's important that you know that you have to have your copy of Bad Boy. If you have for some reason misplaced it, there is a copy in my side drawer. There's extra ones so that you guys can get that, but if at all possible, you need your annotated copy. Okay, so make sure you have that, and then with that, what we're going to do is this page here. Like I said, too many tabs. All right, so you are essentially going to talk about the incident, the response, and the reflection. This is not new. We did this with the scholarship jacket. So you're going to talk about the central problem of the story, how the character reacted, and then what he learned. We talked about these in class, so you should have a pretty good feeling about how to do this. What's new is what character traits were revealed. So by character traits, was he strong? Was he smart? Was he angry? Was he happy? So from each incident and response and reflection, what character traits did we learn about Walter through each phase, okay? And then you're going to have to do evidence for that. So again, character traits is like his personality. How would you describe his personality with the incident, and then his personality with the response, and then again with the reflection, okay? So that's what you're doing there, and then you've got your textual evidence for that, and we've been talking a lot about textual evidence, so you should be pretty familiar with adding text evidence. Now, I do have this on paper. I don't know how to get that in the picture. Whoop, there we go. Can't see me. So if you want to do this on paper, Mr. Crane has these copies. There's plenty for everybody, so you can get a copy of this if you want to do it on paper. Or if you want to do it on digitally, like where it is right now, you will go to my home page, my Canvas page. Oh, I'm actually in the split class right now. Anyway, it'll be the same. So you're going to go to modules. My computer is ready for the weekend, but, oh, here we go. Okay. Any minute now. Okay, so when you are on the home page of My Canvas course, it will look like this. So you will need to go to Modules, and then I have put this module at the very top. So this is where you access the video, but in order to get to this page, if you're wanting to do it on Word, you'll scroll down to 1.5 because that's what unit or activity number we're in. So you're going to scroll down to 1.5. And once you scroll down to 1.5, you are going to see working from the text. Okay, working from the text. That is the chart for today. So if you need to pause me really quick, pause this video and open up another tab in Canvas and go find that really quick, you can do that. That's if you want to do it on the computer. If you don't want to do it on the computer, you don't have to worry about finding it because Mr. Crane has copies of the chart. Okay, so if you're somebody who likes to handwrite, then he has those and you can do that too. So when you finish the chart, you are going to do like a little paragraph on the back. So if you're doing it on paper, at the very bottom it says flip over for part 2. So you'll just flip it over. If you're doing it on Word from Canvas, the next part of it is just at the bottom of the table. Okay, so you're going to fill out the table. Do that first. And then you are going to scroll down and it says use the graphic organizer above to write a paragraph explaining how the events and characters with which Walter interacts influence him. Okay, so from what you put up here, you may talk about how the kids were mean to him. How did that influence him? What was his reaction? When the teachers helped him, how did that influence him? What was his reaction? So for number 7 down here, you're going to use your chart to build a paragraph about how the people in Walter's life influenced him. What were his reactions to the people around him? Okay, and again, if you're doing it on paper, it's on the back. If you're doing it on Word, you'll just type right underneath it. Alright, so moving back over to your checklist. Oh, not that one. That's tomorrow. Okay, so if you watch this video from me, that's step 1. Step 2 is to complete the graphic organizer that I just explained. Step 3 is to complete the paragraph on the back. And then if you have finished all of that stuff, then I want you back on Reading Plus, okay? And so when you log into your Reading Plus, it should look something like this. Oh, like this. My box went away, so I don't know if you can see me. Okay, sorry guys, I had a technical issue. So, your page will look like this. I had to open it up in Paint so that I could see it and still talk at the same time. So, your page will look something like this. If you've selected a profile image, it'll already be there. But it says select a program and begin lesson. So reading, vocabulary, and visual skills. So you need to go into each of those and work through a lesson or 2 of each. Okay. When you get to the right point, when you get to the correct point, there's like a kind of a checkpoint. When you finish all 3 of them, it will actually start giving you goals. Like you need to do 5 readings per week, 3 vocabularies, and 4 visual skills, or something like that. And it's, I think, different for everybody. So you need to go through each one of these at least one time. If it still doesn't pop up, go through them twice, and it'll give you your own personal goals. So if you have finished everything else, I want you to be back on Reading Plus and Remember, your login is your lunch number without the 0, and that's for your username and password. So going back to your checklist, so you have watched the video of me, completed 1.5 graphic organizer. That was the thing on Canvas, but Mr. Crane also has it on paper. The same thing, the paragraph goes with that. And then if you finished everything, then you're going to go back into Paint and start working through where it says select a program and begin lessons. Start working through each one of those. So with that being said, you may rewatch this video if you need further instruction on anything. If you just didn't understand what I said about the graphic organizer, just rewind it and then listen again. If you still, maybe there was something I forgot to add, or you're still confused, again, you may ask Mr. Crane. If you can happen to catch Mr. Hefner in the hallway between classes, I know he's happy to answer questions. Or simply send me a Canvas message, and I'm very happy to also email you back as soon as I possibly can. Just know that I might not be able to get to it for a little bit, so try to kind of do the best you can, but I will be checking email periodically, so I'll try to get back to you ASAP. That is all for Monday. I will be back tomorrow for another video for you guys for Tuesday, but for today you have 3 things. The big 2 are the graphic organizer and the paragraph on the back, but when you're done with that, you need to work through Reading Plus. Okay? So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm going to look back through and make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, you're doing Bad Boy, Analysis, and Reading Plus. So, we are all good. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I can't wait to get back and see you guys on Thursday. Until then, work hard. Remember, our password last Friday was consistency. So make sure you are consistently working hard, giving me your best effort, and I will, like I said, check all of this stuff on Friday on our notebook check. So have a fantastic week, and I will see you guys digitally tomorrow, but in person on Thursday. Have a good day, guys. Bye.